Hey YouTube, so today guys, we have some pretty cool Nintendo news here. Guys, hopefully by now, you know about Nintendo's up-and-coming competitive paint shooting game called Splatoon. What makes this game so interesting is that this will actually be a new IP. The words new IP in Nintendo, especially a first-party part of Nintendo, has not been heard now for years. Nintendo has not had a new first party IP in years now. And basically guys, Nintendo is finally breaking that tradition. What makes this thing even more interesting is that the game they're creating here, Splatoon, is different. It's pretty different from other Nintendo games they've created in the past. Although some people may say this is still a family-friendly game, you can at least say the genre of third-person or competitive shooting games is not really a kid-friendly game. So not only is Nintendo making a new IP, they're also investing into a gaming area that Nintendo does not have too much influence or power in, which is pretty cool. So the reason why I'm even talking about the game here is because of a comment Shigeru Miyamoto made about the whole series here. Basically, his comment was, the team was considering putting Mario, basically, the Super Mario Sunshine for Flood Mario, in the game. Basically, right? We all know who Mario is, hopefully you know who Mario is, but the reason why he decided on not doing this is because he acknowledges the fact that people have been very critical of Nintendo and how they don't have any new IPs. He's saying that if they put Mario in, even though it's the same exact game, people would still insult them and say that this is not a new IP. And honestly, I do understand his point. Some people are very critical of Nintendo and the new IP. I'll give you an example. A game like Kid Icarus Uprising. It was in my opinion, it was a complete masterpiece. Amazing story. It's basically a whole new series, guys. There hasn't been a game, I believe since the NES, actually there may have been a Game Boy Color game, but really, guys, there hasn't been a game in over 10 or 20 years. This game was an extreme improvement over the previous versions, and people still are so critical. Even though it's basically a whole new experience that Nintendo's ever created before, because it's using familiar faces, people are still saying the game is not a new game here, a new IP. So, in the end, I do understand why Shigeru Miyamoto did in fact do this, but I wish people would just stop being so critical of the new IP things. Nintendo has some great experiences, and the desire to create new IP isn't in my book that big of a deal. I don't really care about new IPs. As long as Nintendo makes great experiences, that's all I care about, and that's all you should care about as well. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video, so thank you and bye.